Hey folks, thanks for joining us. You all have been amazing. We're only going to have a limited amount of time with the professor, but before we get started, I just really wanted to say how excited I am about all of the scientific discoveries that we're making. Okay, and we are ready to go with the projection. Barbara, can you hear me?
Yes, Jay, I can hear you. Hi, everyone.
I know we just spoke, but how are you doing over there?
I'm doing okay, all things considered. Things are actually starting to get a little better thanks to all of you. So I've made a really interesting discovery that I wanted to share with you. I think I've found the cause of all of these perturbations. You see, after you started making progress with the green building, I was looking around and I found this. This was a very strange thing to find as all of the rest of the debris was starting to clear up. It seemed at first that the entropy of the state was collapsing into a single object, but after borrowing an NMR to analyze it, it was clear that this matter is from our universe.
Wait, hold on.
Now, obviously, I don't carry a little plant around with me at all times, so I knew I didn't bring this with me. And these problems had clearly been persisting since before I arrived. After getting in touch with Jay and the rest of the lab earlier this morning, I asked for the details of one of the projects we did this last fall when the portal was just barely open and we couldn't be sure what the universe was like on the other side, or if it even was a separate universe. You've probably heard of the Golden Record from the Voyager spacecraft. Voyagers 1 and 2 were NASA spacecraft launched in 1977 that were sent into interstellar space. They left the solar system around 1990. Each carried a gold-plated phonograph record, meant as a sort of time capsule that could explain life on Earth to any extraterrestrials who might encounter it. When we were first able to open our portal, we sent our own sort of golden record, a collection of small objects that could show what life is like in our universe. Of course, at the time, we had no idea this universe would be so similar. One of those objects was a seed. It seems that the objects entered into a resonant state with this universe's physics and expanded exponentially as a result. For example, the seed we sent over turned into this plant. We need to continue analyzing the perturbations and disconnecting these objects from the building so that we can return everything to its ground state. Additionally, I think my presence here is making things worse. When I first arrived, only the problems with the green building, infinite corridor, and dormitories were noticeable, but it's getting clearer over time where the other objects became entangled. So we're going to try harnessing the data you've analyzed in order to reopen the portal so that I can get back to our universe. I know I'm going to be more useful at analyzing the situation once I'm back in my own lab.
We only have another couple of minutes, Professor. Why didn't you tell us this earlier?
I had to confirm everything. And it's possibly the most important scientific discovery in history, how matter from different universes interacts. I had to share that with everyone who made this discovery possible.
But you couldn't have told us what you suspected? That it's our fault we did this?
This couldn't have been foreseen. It's unprecedented. Of course, we have a responsibility to continue our work.
This experiment? We damaged reality and you just tell everybody that we have a responsibility to continue this... Professor? I am so sorry. We still need your help. Please, I know this looks bad. Will you still help us? I know it's our mess to clean up, but I really don't think we can do this without you. I need to figure out why this connection is so unstable and fix it. And then we can get back in touch with Professor Yew and see about reopening that portal. In light of what we've just learned, it seems the work you've been doing to understand what is happening to these buildings is more important than ever. So I guess keep up the pace, and we'll be in touch as soon as we have more to share. Thanks.